haters, friends, enemies, gentlemen. No ladies, sadly. But what's going on, everyone? Actually, I think my most dedicated fan happens to be a lady, which is powerful and I respect it. Thank you. Anyway, what's going on, everyone? Today we will be continuing working on cleaning up a Go HTMX WebSocket library featuring Deastl. Going live on Twitter, and you gotta set it up every time, and that's kind of a hassle. But let's get this thing going. Gotta create that broadcast. Gotta
Why don't you
post
just make
that.
an AI startup to do
There's
it for you?
Deastl. What's going on?
I think getting an AI startup for that.
I probably should get an AI startup for that. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone's making an AI startup for everything these days. It's kind of the way stuff happens, you know.
Yep.
We're
Need
not
help
doing
doing your
Alacrity. We're doing
taxes?
Zed.
AI startup.
Yeah, everything should be an AI startup. Honestly, where you at, brother? You're not online on Zed.
Oh. Let me. I need to make a desktop entry for this.
You really do. Possibly you should just use an operating system that you don't have to make a desktop entry for every program you fucking use. That could be helpful. Consider it. There you are. Let's call Deastl. Mute myself.
Well, Zed is like a different can of worms.
Different can of worms.
Because they just give you a binary. It's like, okay.
You can. Oh, I see. So their hope is that someone packages it up, but it's not going to be them.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty respectable. That's how I handle like Pape Changer and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, beyond like a .deb, you're not really responsible for providing anything to the Linux community. They love pain.
I mean, there's probably an AUR package.
Yeah.
But I'm on Debian.
Yeah. So Deastl, today we will be embarking on the least interesting part of writing a library. Documentation. Are you familiar with GoDoc?
Not at all.
All right. Basically, let's just look up GoDoc. All the documentation you see is all that gets rendered on a page like pkg.go.dev. If you look at any package, what's a package? I don't know. This one. All of this stuff, if you look at the source code, all it is comments surrounding the thing, right? Reader is the interface that wraps a basic read method, blah, 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 blah. And we are kind of required to implement all this stuff if we want to have a library so that people can see what it is, right? So I've gone through the liberty of doing some of these. And
So
we need to make sure we have all of them.
special formatting?
So basically, it is a / style comment on every line. You generally start the line with the name of the symbol. You know, whatever is kind of format. XYZ is, read writer is the interface, and then you have some other things you can reference. Different other symbols in the package.
Oh, that's cool.
In certain ways, I forget the exact syntax of it, but it's here. So, yeah, a few formatting rules. Subsequent lines of text are same paragraph. Pre-formatted text must be indented relative to surrounding comment text. URLs will be converted to HTML links. No special markup is necessary. Package declaration should provide general package documentation. These comments can be short, like the sort packages, brief description, stuff like that. So here you would say like, HX sockets fiber provides an easy interface for using HTMX web sockets with the fiber web framework. Makes enough sense, right?
Right.
So yeah, so we just have to go through and document all of these things. I couldn't come up with a good description for what mount did, which you can feel free to just type it. I'm not interested. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
is that?
is what?
I'm just curious. I was wondering if there was like LSP support for these references.
I think there is, but I don't know that it's being used. Maybe. Not completely sure.
Be pretty neat.
So then otherwise, the other thing we need to do is separate out these files into another thing, into another repository. Possibly just have the HX sockets example just be one repository that has the example for fiber and one example with Gorilla WebSockets, and then do it that way. If that makes sense. Have a directory for each.
Yeah, and I think that might have to go rework the Gorilla one a little bit
To make it look more like this one.
yeah, just be a little more consistent.
Yeah. Well, let's fully flesh this one out, and then we can go from there. So what do you propose we do first? I'm treating you like a junior dev. I hope you don't mind that.
Is that how you treat your junior devs?
Yes, I'm very direct. I explain what they need to know, and then I give them the opportunity to choose between two unsavory options. Also, I do half the work for them, like I've done here. You're welcome, bitch. I do call him bitch.
Look, okay, so the plan was that we were going to do this today, and then you just came on randomly at like 11 o'clock, and then you're like, hey, let's do docs. I'm like,
yeah, and I got started. You're welcome.
And then you complained because I needed to sleep.
Yeah, I wanted to do the docs off stream completely. Sleep is for the weak. You can sleep when you're dead.
Says the person that goes into work at 11 o'clock.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm strong. I don't need to.
Okay.
I don't need to do anything. I live my life. You don't see me judging the way you... Actually, you do see me judging the way you live your life. That's not going to work out.
Yeah, you do.
Anyway, aside from that...
Kind of a lot to document here.
Yeah, no shit. That's why nobody writes libraries. It's a little difficult. You got annoying stuff to do.
Should I put inner comments, or it's like...
You can put inner comments, but those don't show up anywhere aside from inside the thing. It doesn't. They don't get rendered as docs.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like what would be...
If we look at our example, we'll see that we're calling fiber.new, and that's not ours, but we're calling sockets.new server. So we don't have a new server definition here. Mount is the function called to attach the given endpoint to your app. So that makes sense. Oh no, it doesn't do that, does it?
That's what it does.
Okay, fantastic. So listen. We'll associate a listener func with a WebSocket endpoint. This will not accomplish anything unless mount endpoint is called to mount the WebSocket paths to an endpoint. Pretty important, right?
Yeah.
And then...
there's just not like much to document here besides like maybe the internals, but...
Client represents a connected client. User is not responsible for setting up connections and IDs, but they are exposed for convenience. I did expose these, by the way, because I realized the get client methods and stuff were totally useless unless these things were exposed.
Oh, are they?
Also, the
Oh,
get client
yeah.
filter that I wrote was not asked for would be useless because there's no filter over a randomly generated ID that would be useful or relevant. But you could write a filter over a client that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I just
Are you
didn't want to
using
go
the
in.
mutex everywhere it's supposed to go?
Sorry.
We're using the mutex everywhere it's supposed to go?
Yeah,
Okay.
in exactly the one place where it needs to go. Right here. It's the only one. Yep, that
I mean,
mutex
if we
is
wanted to get more granular, like we'd break this up, but I don't really want to go for the whole clean code bullshit.
no. There's no reason to do clean code. Clean code is not actually that clean or that useful.
Yeah. There's parts of my code base at work that have like 7 layers of fucking indirection.
That's really annoying. So we just have to say what a listener func is, what a client connect func is, what a client disconnect func is, and what's the other one that's undocumented? New server
And
and
then
HXWS headers.
can you document structs?
Yes.
Yeah, we should probably document that like you can use hmm. Shouldn't this be defined like outside of it?
No, don't do that.
So
Don't do that.
what if they plan to use those
They can.
attributes?
They're all exposed. They can use them.
I mean, yeah, they're exposed, but they're like I
I mean, if you want, we can take this out.
yeah.
All right. You have to name it something else other than headers, though. HX headers.
Well, now you got HX headers over there too.
Make this type anything else. Let's rename symbol to HX headers wrapper. What the fuck? What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
You did something. All right.
It did nothing.
Jeez. Rename symbol HX headers.
Blame Zed.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. It did actually. If I type in rename symbol and then HXWS headers wrapper, it did something. That's not how it's supposed to work. Let's write the file. Space rename. Nope, that didn't work. Right click rename HXWS headers. Oh, I hit W to try to say wrapper, and it doesn't work. We'll just have to do this manually. JSON.
How many references
headers.
are there?
This is useless. What?
How many references are there anyway?
How many references are there?
It should just be like what,
Yeah.
one?
HXWS headers. Heeners. Let's rename this. Oh. HD.headers. Oh. There we go. HTMX headers is the base message struct for receiving HTMX WebSocket messages. This can be used in conjunction with your message struct if these attributes are needed. Fantastic.
Which, I can imagine that they would if they're doing some more complicated stuff, but most of the time they don't. I could probably like embed in some code examples because they're not super clear on the HTMX WebSocket wiki. Um, I don't really think it's necessary that they have access to the message code.
Yeah.
What did we figure out? It was like 1? Was it? I can't remember what the message code we were using was. We still have the demo.
Demo of what? Sorry.
We still have the demo that we built.
Which demo?
Like before we actually went and abstracted it out.
Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, it's entirely unchanged.
Oh, still in there.
Yeah, so I just need to say make build. You just need to change the make file to say go build, not dot slash, but example slash. Write that file. Write that file. And what was the incantation? Make and make bin. Yes. Not sure why it's installing Tailwind, but fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Hit up localhost 3000. There we are.
It was code 1, so I could just we can assume that it's going to be a text message.
Dim bytes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me follow you. Yeah, we don't need internal comments. Those are only for people working on it, and the only people working on the library is you and me. And frankly, I don't understand it, and I don't want to. So any internal comments would be just for you.
Yeah. Is this halal?
There's a way to do that. You have to indent further. Not like that, but like that. Yeah. And then if we want what's her face to index us, we need to have a license.
Oh, just MIT?
I'd go for public domain if I was you.
That'll make them all happy.
Yeah. I love public domain. Is there a way to just add a license from the front page of GitHub?
Probably do it to the CLI, but yeah. GitHub is just like such a hassle to navigate through.
I know. GitHub add license to existing repo. Because when you start it, it's like the first thing it says like, "Hey man, you want a license?" Shit, dog. Go add file license. Oh, there's license templates. Code. Add file. Create new file. License. Oh, there we go. And you click choose license template. That's fine. Which one are we doing? Unlicense. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Have a public domain?
That's public domain.
Oh. Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, review and submit. Directly to main. Fuck it. Now if I go to pkg.go.dev and type in github.com/deastl/hx-sockets-fiber, and it's not there yet.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be instant.
Usually it's pretty fast. How do I search Deastl? Oh, we got HX sockets though, imported by Zero. That's funny.
I didn't even put a license on there.
Yeah,
Or did I?
maybe.
I don't know.
Compiler says you have a number and a byte and you want just a byte. Are you just going to hard code it to 1? Pretty fair.
Yeah.
Main.go is going to be mad. That's fixed. What?
Just, it's whatever.
What?
It's funny.
What's funny? I don't get it. If you're talking about the cavalierness by which I traverse the code base, yes.
I thought you were talking about like my my little fix I did there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What about it? Seems valid enough to me.
Stopped your LSP from bitching.
Yeah. No, oh, this is useless. Nobody cares about this. You can just make it 1. I don't really give a shit. Oh, well now, what the fuck are you doing? It was fine either way.
Nuts.
Okay. That
It's
also solved
arguably
it.
worse.
Good work.
Arguably worse.
It makes no difference. It's just not how I would have done it. All right, cool. So we just need to write something for this HX headers, which still hasn't been updated, as well as these types. And we'll have a fully documented API. And then the unseen next part of this would be writing tests. But I'm not going to stream tomorrow, and I'm going to be in Bozeman on Friday, so it's unlikely that I'm going to be streaming. So you're responsible for writing tests, and I frankly don't care beyond that. Because I'm not going to
Yep.
keep streaming after we're done documenting and cleaning this up. We're just going to cut a release, and I'm going to go on with my life.
Yeah.
All right, so where are you at? What are you doing? Oh, you're working on that. Fantastic.
Oh. Yeah, I got this backwards. Kind of.
Yes. HXWS headers wrapper is going to be the data structure that the entire thing has, and then just the HX headers is part of that data structure. HX sockets fiber library is concerned with. Is this only being used internally?
Uh, Pretty much.
Oh, then this doesn't need to. We can just de-export that. Whoops.
Yeah,
And
but
then
this
just,
HX headers might be used externally. So
yes,
that's the
but
only
that
thing we got.
yeah, just explain that can be embedded.
The rename functionality is really not working.
Works fine for me.
Oh, did you get it actually working?
Yeah, it wasn't working before, but it worked now. So that no longer needs to be documented, which is fine. All right, what else are we doing? Mount as a function, okay. Throwing examples on everything? Damn, bro, you're going crazy. Going crazy.
Am I?
Yeah. Go doc. Oh, did I screw this up? Go doc.
What are you breaking?
HTMX headers. Sockets. HX dash sockets dash fiber. Alright, we're gonna have to rename this to HX sockets fiber.
Think so?
Yeah. That said, the Go Doc functionality is working pretty well, which I'm happy about.
Let's see how this example code looks. Does it? It doesn't have any syntax highlighting, does it?
Not in the terminal. Let's see. That's not too bad. Oof. There we go. You know there's a GoDoc web server you can use for this. I forget how to use it, though. I'm not used to actually writing libraries and documenting them.
Imagine writing libraries.
Oh, GoDoc minus HTTP equals colon whatever. All right. GoDoc minus HTTP equals colon 8080. And then we'll just do localhost 8080, and here we are. And this is everything. That's very funny. GitHub.com/Deastl HX socket fiber. There we are. And we have all our stuff.
Oh.
And this is what it looks like.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, right? I'm telling you, man, that's why we do this. And this is about what it'll look like on GoDoc, or pkg.go.dev for being pedantic about it. Your license is ready. Review it below and commit it. I believe it's already been committed. There's our license file. The unlicense. The unlicense. So for the viewers out there, this is the boring part of writing a library, and there's absolutely no way to make this interesting unless I'm just constantly roasting Deastl while he's trying to type, or he's roasting me while I'm trying to type. Either way, this just isn't going to be a lot of fun. I'm sorry.
What do you got? 2 viewers?
Yeah. That's why I said viewers, not viewer. Idiot. I'm happy to have him too.
Oh, what the fuck happened there?
What the fuck happened where?
Is that Go format? No.
I don't know. Oh, well, now it looks really weird.
Did it just break again?
Something broke.
It is not happy about the example code.
And we will do godoc HTTP 8080 localhost 8080. What package was that? That was Deastl slash HX sockets fiber. Which was this? Listen. Client, server, listen. That seems to be fine. If you look at my stream, you'll see. Appears to do just fine.
Oh.
Yeah. So don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it, guy. You fucking cop.
I think there's a way to do syntax highlighting.
Yeah, don't worry about it too much.
Oh. No, there's a proposal. I don't know if it actually exists.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So then now we've got the library code, right? So we'll just hop into a terminal and separate out all the library stuff from the non-library stuff, right?
Oh, they're not gonna add it. Someone just says, "I choose to die."
Who says that? Where?
The fucking GitHub issue.
That's amazing. All right, so HX sockets demo. We'll just make your what's that thing called? Gorilla. And then we'll move star to Gorilla. And then we'll make your fiber. And then we'll cd dot dot. We'll move hx dash sockets dash fiber slash star to hx sockets demo slash fiber. And then we will cd to, I moved everything, didn't I? Oops. We will mv, we'll just copy hx sockets fiber, no, demo slash fiber slash star to hx sockets demo.
Yeah,
nope.
It's okay.
Fiber.
Today I created a new repository and then pushed up a custom branch, and that became master.
There we are. We fixed it.
So
Don't worry.
The first one.
What are you on about?
Yeah. Today I created a new repository or project, and then I didn't create a master branch, and I pushed up a custom branch, and yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
There we go. License, readme, go mod, go sum, lib.
You're a lib.
And this declares itself as HX sockets fiber. And get status. Add -a, get commit -m, remove all non-library code, get push origin main, and we will cut a branch. How does it make you feel, buddy?
I feel like we just became like men right now.
Hell yeah. v0.0.1.
Dude, there's nothing like making a Go library that puts some hair on your chest, you know?
Yeah, exactly. v0.0.1 pre-release This is the first iteration of the HX sockets fiber library. Have fun utilizing it in all of your projects. Legally binding, of course. There we go. Says pre-release. No, we'll just set it as a release. And there we go. We got the we got a release. So you got your library. And we probably need to rename the repository to HX sockets fiber instead of HX sockets fiber, because HX sockets fiber is going to make importing it weird, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
So
go ahead and
hop into my GitHub.
take care of that rename Rooney. Sorry?
What?
What was the last thing you said?
Words?
Oh, great. Also, IOML Gaming, I hope you don't mind that I didn't mind you, because I saw like 5 minutes ago that you didn't want to be minded and just lurked. Wanted to lurk. So that's all fine and dandy.
I never can keep track of like who these people are.
Yeah. Oh, there we are. HX sockets fiber. Fantastic. So then let's go into the demo repository and clean that up. Let's do file, new window, file. Oh, I could add a folder to the project without opening up a new window. File, add folder to project. We'll go into Deastl. Just open the whole thing. Fuck it. We can remove this folder from project. Remove from project. There we are. So now we have HX sockets demo, which I've moved some stuff around. Are you seeing this?
I see it.
Yeah. So this lib.go can lib.go away because we're importing it from elsewhere. I know that much for sure. This says hydrate. Delicious. So we can bring this main.go back out into the root of fiber. Remove this directory. And then we have to go through and modify the make file again. So it's just // write that. And this should unironically pretty much work the same. github.com/deastl/HX sockets fiber. So this one will be the go.mod. We'll change this to HX sockets demo /fiber. And that should work. HX sockets fiber, that will be fine once I cd /HX sockets demo and cd2 fiber, and then do go github.com/deastl/HX sockets fiber. That should just work, TM. If it doesn't just work, TM, we have to do some debugging, which I'm not happy about.
Just thinking.
Oh, if you're using modules, please open your editor. Whatever. There we go. So now we have HX sockets fiber, and now it'll probably be indexed on pkg.go.dev. What? Oh, it's not in here yet. Where are our modules? Where? Give me modules. All right, Irish Red Ales, thank you for subscribing yet again. 8 months. 8-month streak. I appreciate it. You've been there from the beginning. When I finally hit it big and make a gajillion dollars, I'll definitely send you a handwritten thank you note in the mail. No money, but a handwritten thank you note. I think that's worth more than money.
I mean, you gotta put in at least 50 cents, you know?
I mean, that'll be the price of the paper. I'll use expensive paper to send him a handwritten thank you note. You know, I'm a nice guy.
Get that, like, 200-pound paper.
200 pound. So actually, now that I'm looking at this, there's a bunch of stuff that needs to be edited to make the HTMX sockets demo repository make sense. And frankly, what you could probably do is just have all of this stuff in the root, and then just have 2 different Go files. Yeah, I guess it won't really work that well. Yeah, no, this will all be a hassle.
I mean,
getting both of these demos working in this repository will be kind of a hassle, and I'd rather do that off stream.
right.
So I figure in the meantime, what we ought to do is fix the original HX sockets to look a little bit more correct, look a little bit more like the HX sockets fiber. Though a lot of this is very similar.
Yeah, it's a similar shape.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it always works. You know, the first time you do something, it's like, what? And the second time you do it, you're like, oh, yeah, of course. This is what I do. I'm no longer stupid.
But yeah, definitely I could clean up that message, and then that would solve a lot of problems.
Yeah. And this message, yeah, you should do the same message you have on the other one. But definitely copy it, don't reference it. If you reference it, then it's going to be a bunch of crap. So we're at what, 50 minutes? Do you want to embark on this, or do you want to do this off stream, or what?
I'll just do it off stream.
All right, sounds good. Then I suppose we have no more business here, right?
Yeah.
All right, then viewers. 3 viewers. Yeah, viewers. And I got a view on YouTube. Hell yeah. So viewers, next time you'll see us will be on the Big Sky DevCon stream. Neuromancer rolling up to the stream channel at the last second. Next time you see us, we'll be on the Big Sky DevCon stream, presenting at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, talking about HTMX and WebSockets and Pong and all sorts of fun stuff. Shit, I gotta go clean up that repo and make sure everything's nice before we present. Our work is cut out for us for the next couple of days, but you won't see it. Sorry. I would be giving away the presentation early, and we can't be doing that, even if no one watches.
Screw
I don't care.
you.
Yeah. So we'll be at Big Sky DevCon this weekend. No more streams through the end of the week tomorrow because I'm busy, and Friday because I'm flying, and Saturday because I don't stream on Saturdays, except for this Saturday where it'll be on the Big Sky DevCon stream. Deastl, any final words?
Buy our tickets.
Buy our tickets. Neuromancer, you snuck in here. You got anything to say?
Well, apparently you don't need help streaming.
All right,
Okay.
Fantastic. Thanks, everyone. I will catch you guys next Tuesday or Monday if I get someone from Big Sky DevCon to come on my podcast.